Hey Pooh Bears, this is the second book that I wanted to read for you guys. It's called Tawny, Scrawny Lion. Okay? The Tawny, Scrawny Lion. It's my favorite book. I love it. Once there was a tawny, scrawny, hungry lion who never could get enough to eat. He chased monkeys on Monday, kangaroos on Tuesday, zebras on Wednesday, bears on Thursday, camels on Friday, and on Saturday, elephants. And since he caught everything he ran after, that lion should have been as fat as butter. But he was not at all. The more he ate, the scrawnier and hungrier he grew. The other animals did not feel one bit safe. They stood at a distance and tried to talk things over with the tawny, scrawny lion. You see how scrawny he is? You see? It's all your fault for running away, he grumbled. If I do not have to run for every single bite I get, I would be fat as butter and silk as satin. Then I would not have to eat so much and you'd last longer. Just then, a fat little rabbit came hopping through the forest, picking berries. All the big animals looked at him and grinned slyly. Rabbit, they said. Oh, you lucky rabbit. We appoint you to talk things over with the lion. See the rabbit? That's the rabbit. That made the little rabbit feel very proud. What shall I talk about? He asked eagerly. Any old thing, said the big animal. The important thing is to go right up close. So the fat little rabbit hopped right up to his hungry lion and counted his ribs. You look much too scrawny to talk things over, he said. So how about supper at my house first? See, that's the scrawny lion, and that's the rabbit. What's for supper? Asked the lion. The little rabbit said, carrot stew. That sounded awful to the lion, but the little rabbit said, yes, sir. My 5 fat sisters and my 4 fat brothers are making a delicious big carrot stew right now. That seems interesting. What are we waiting for? Cried the lion, and he went hopping away with the little rabbit, thinking of 10 fat rabbits and looking just as jolly as you please. Well, grinned all the big animals. That should take care of Tawny, Scrawny Lion for the day. Before very long, the lion began to wonder if they would ever get to the rabbit's house. First, the fat little rabbit kept stopping to pick berries and mushrooms and all sorts of good smelling herbs. And when his basket was full, what did he do but flip down to the riverbank? Wait a bit, he said. I want to catch a few fish for the stew. That was almost too much for the hungry lion. For a moment, he thought he would have to eat that one little rabbit then and there. But he kept saying, 5 fat sisters, 4 fat brothers. 5 fat sisters, 4 fat brothers. Over and over to himself, and at last the 2 were on their way again. See? So that kept him going, thinking about the 5 fat brothers and 4 fat sisters. Here we we are, said the rabbit, hopping around a town with the lion close behind him. Sure enough, there was the rabbit's house with a big pot of carrot stew bubbling over an open fire. And sure enough, there were 9 more fat, merry little rabbits hopping around. When they saw the fish, they put them into the stew, along with the mushrooms and herbs. The stew began to smell very, very good indeed. That's the pot. That's the pot, see? The lion is sitting waiting patiently. And when they saw the Tawny Scrawny lion, they gave him a big bowl of hot stew, and then they hopped around so busily that really it would have been quite a good. Huh? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Pat? Hopped about so busily that really it would have been quite a job for that tired, hungry lion to catch even one of them. And they were right, so tired. So he gobbled his stew, but the rabbit filled his bowl again when he had eaten all that he could. They hit his bowl with berries. And when the berries were gone, the tawny scrawny lion was not scrawny anymore. He felt so good and fat and comfortable that he could not even move. See? Lying down, drinking his stuff, sitting. Here's a fine thing, he said to himself. All those fat little rabbits, and I have not room inside for even one. Did you hear that? All those fat little rabbits, and I have not room inside for even one because it's full. He looked at all those fine fat little rabbits and wished he could get hungry again. Mind if I stay a while? He asked. We would even hear of your going, said the rabbit. Then he plumped themselves down in the lion's lap and began to sing a song. And somehow, even when it was time to say good night, that lion was not one bit hungry. Home he went through the soft moonlight, singing softly to himself. He curled up in his bed, patted his belly like this, and smiled. When he woke up in the morning, it was Monday. Time to chase monkeys, said the lion. But he was not one bit hungry for monkeys. What he wanted was some more of that tasty carrot soup. So off he went to visit the rabbits. On Tuesday, he did not want kangaroos. And on Wednesday, he did not want zebras. He was not hungry for bears on Thursday, or camels on Friday, or elephant on Saturday. See? All the big animals were so surprised and happy. They dressed in their best and went to see the fat little rabbits. Rabbit, they said. Oh, you wonderful rabbit. What in the world did you talk to the tawny, scrawny, hungry lion? Terrible lion about. The fat little rabbit jumped up in the air and said, oh my goodness, we had such a good time with that nice jolly lion that I guess we forget to talk about anything at all. And that's true. And before the big animal could say one word, the tawny lion came skipping up the path He had the basket of berries for the fat rabbit's sister, and the string of fish for the fat rabbit brothers, and big bunch of berries for the fat rabbit himself. I came for supper, he said, shaking paws all around. Then he sat down in the soft grass, looking fat as butter, silk as satin, and jolly as all get out. All ready for another good big supper of carrot soup. The end. Hope you guys like the story. Hope you guys like the book. And love you guys. See you guys on Wednesday.